wrote you here. You took my name, you took my heart, and then you took my fear. And all my pain disappeared. Now loneliness will come round like a shadow across my door, and the lines around my eyes stare back at me like rows upon a map. And I have traveled so far down that I don't even recognize myself anymore. Madeline, I still hear the whistle of that train pulling away, chasing fame through the bright lights of the city with no shame. Don't let the flame disappear. Now don't you come unraveled, you're much stronger than I am. But if tears roll down your cheeks onto the place you rest your head, travel so far down into a place where you will recognize yourself once again. Now, Madeline, I wish the days would pass and you would come back home to stay at last. 'Cause we're not any younger, but I know I'd still fall underneath the spell you cast. Do-do-do, 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 just to hear your name gives me a thrill I can't contain. My heart is full just to see you step off of that train into my world once again. Now here's to hoping lonely days won't come round here no more, 'cause your love's come back to chase away the shadows from my door. Light streams from the eyes across my pillowcase. I recognize myself. I recognize myself once again. Sweet Madeline, sweet Madeline, sweet Madeline, sweet Madeline. Thank you very much. This is a song about daydreaming and realizing that sometimes the things that you dream about aren't meant to be. But even though you realize that, that doesn't mean you shouldn't stop dreaming and stop trying. This is a song called I Once Knew. lovely sound of a steel guitar is my only friend tonight. As I wander through the landscape and back to my life, where I push my way through the echoes, the sounds of my past. There's no escaping the memory of things that don't last. But you know I am a dreamer. You know I am a fool. I see the stars above when the sky is full blue. As blue as the eyes of the girl I once knew. Rain that hits my window pane and falls upon my roof is the sound of a breaking heart. I need no further proof of all the nights I spent wasted living in my head, surrounded by your memory and all those things you said. You said I am a dreamer. You said I am a fool. I see the stars above when the sky is full blue. As blue as the eyes of the girl I once knew. As blue as the eyes of a girl I once knew. Scars are reminders of where my heart's been, but I've found it's much kinder to sink when it's too far to swim. To sink when it's too far to swim. But you know I am a dreamer. You know I am a fool. I see the stars above when the sky is full blue. You know I am a dreamer. You know I am a fool. I see the stars above when the sky is full blue. As blue as the eyes of a girl I once knew. As blue as the eyes of a girl I once knew. As blue as the eyes of a girl I once knew. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a song I wrote about a house that I used to live in on the west side of Buffalo, and it's about the turnover of the neighborhood and watching it go from being a residential neighborhood to, well, it was a residential neighborhood, but just the fact that it went from being owner-occupied to a lot of tenants, and some of the questionable characters that would move into the area. It's kind of an odd thing to wake up and go to work and turn a corner and get solicited by a prostitute. So it's kind of an odd thing. But and watching people pull up in cars in front of houses and somebody coming off the steps to meet them, it's pretty obvious what's going on. But I always like to joke that this song took me 14 years and 30 minutes to write, because I lived in this house for 14 years before I wrote this song. I got a home with no money down, and no fixer-upper on the west side of town. You know it ain't in the greatest section, but the mayor said next election promised to turn this neighborhood around. I got a home with no money down, built with beams that measure 2 feet around. You know they don't build them like that no more, with lead glass windows and coffin doors. I got a home, yeah, I got a home. You know the hookers and the dealers start taking to the corner around the time the sun goes down. Well, you can hang your head in horror, watch it all go down, laughing as you tell yourself the circus is in town. But I got a home, yeah, I got a home. I got a home with no money down. I got a roof above my head and food on the table right now. You know it might need a little touch of paint, the prettiest thing at times it ain't, but I got a home. Yeah, I got a home. Yeah, I got a home with no money down, with no money down, with no money down. Thank you.